Let me introduce my book, The Reconciliation of Lucifer with Christ. At first, it may sound like a strange idea, but I believe the lake of fire is not a place of torment, but of purification. The reason is simple. In Revelation 14 verse 11, the original Greek uses a word whose primary meaning is not torture, but testing by a touchstone, a very specific tool for proving the purity of gold. It is as concrete as saying washing powder. Imagine someone telling you, the devil and the false prophet were thrown into the washing machine, where they will spin and suffer in washing powder forever and ever. You would immediately pause and wonder, isn't there something wrong with that translation? This is exactly the kind of image the Old Testament uses as well. Malachi says that God is like a refiner's fire and like a launderer's soap. Refining gold and washing clothes are two vivid images of cleansing. There are many more linguistic and contextual reasons why we can be confident that the lake of fire is about purification, and only for an age, not for eternity. I explore these in the second, more theological part of the book. There, I show how John in Revelation draws on the prophet Daniel, where the saints rule to the age and beyond, to ages of ages. But even those ages come to an end, when Christ hands over the kingdom to the Father, so that God may be all in all, as written in 1 Corinthians 15. At that point every knee will bow and every tongue will confess Christ, and the original Greek strongly suggests this will be a voluntary, joyful confession. But this book is not only about theology. It has three parts. The first and longest is a fictional story, where Lucifer moves toward reconciliation in a historical earthly setting. The third is a shorter tale that looks at the same theme from the perspective of heaven and eternity. I also wanted readers to enjoy themselves along the way. Lucifer has his deep moments, but he is also sharp-tongued, and his humor spices up the story. Here is a glimpse. Jesus might want a word with you, Lucifer said. Seems you've disappointed or ticked him off somehow, because he's about to give you the most thankless job ever. Something about babysitting a nasty, biting critter. Think a muzzle might help. I'm off to check on Nicholas, could look for one on the way. What's your deal? Chalaziel asked. What's my deal? Lucifer echoed. Jesus wants me to shape up and help out here, so I'm trying to do good deeds. I've got plenty of expertise on critters of all kinds and happy to share. Wanna grab a beer sometime? Chalaziel stared, baffled. I'm not singing psalms with you, Lucifer said. This was an excerpt from the first part of the book. I believe that even the devil can find himself on the path to reconciliation, precisely because he is in the lake of fire. You can imagine him as a filthy, smelly towel. But if even that towel is thrown into the washing machine, there is every reason to believe that God will wash it clean.